What's up and welcome into another edition of High Fiber Sports. Get your fiber in. This episode, the boys discuss and debate their top 3 overall players in men's college basketball. So kick your feet up, let's get into it. All right, boys, we're going to continue our college basketball talk. We're in March now, officially. It's here. We're a couple weeks away. We've already got our Final Four talk out of the way last episode. That was good stuff. If you guys haven't checked that out there, go to the channel and go catch up on the boys' opinions on their Final Four sleepers. We got Brad McDonald over there, Matt Kobold. I'm Doug. Boys, let's talk about your guys' top 3 college basketball players in the land. Out of all the players, we're going top 3. Where you guys rank these guys and why? Let's start with Matt. Matt, let's see who you got starting with 3. Maybe you got a nugget for us? I don't know what you got cooking over there.
Yeah, definitely got to start this baby off with a good nugget, a good dingleberry, they might say. 18 of the last 20 National Player of the Year award winners have come from a team ranked in the top 10 at KenPom, okay? 18 of the last 20 and 11 straight. The 2 exceptions in this 20-year run. Fellas, can you give me the Player of the Year in 2014? This one's going to be tough.
Obviously not. I have no freaking clue. 2014. I mean,
close to you, Brad. Real close to you.
That
proximity-wise.
Dickhead from Iowa, center. No.
Oh, you thinking Garza?
Yeah, that was long enough ago. Yeah.
We're going Dougie McBuckets, McDermott from Creighton. They finished 17th that year at KenPom. And then 2007, fellas, can you give me the Player of the Year? 2007?
Hell no.
Yeah.
It was Kevin Durant at Texas. Now, I want to make a public apology. Last week, I said he was on that 03 Final Four team for Rick Barnes. He wasn't. He was at 2007. It was TJ Ford that led that 03 team, making it even more impressive that Rick Barnes got to that Final Four. 11th all-time, according to Sports Reference, in total wins. Rick Barnes, 11th all-time, not current. And you're not going to say he's active top 15? Fellas, we got a poll out there posted right now. I think he's winning the poll. Get your votes in.
He sucks.
So basically, your Player of the Year, it's got to come from a top 10 KenPom team. If it's not, he's got to be awful special, like Kevin Durant, who still finished 15th that year. Dougie McBuckets finished 17th at KenPom for Creighton. But boys, this year, my top 3, a lot of names in there. 4 through 12, you could probably mix all those guys up. A lot of guys having stellar seasons. All the freshman scoring records, the 40-point games, the 30-point games, the averages that the freshman class is averaging is higher than any other freshman class. Like, it's great basketball. People want to cry about the transfer portal and the NIL, and I get it. It's crazy. It's the Wild West. But if you turn on college basketball on a nightly basis, the atmosphere, the environment, top 15 matchups on a nightly basis, the game is as good maybe as it's ever been with this talent, okay? So loving college basketball this season is what I'm trying to say. My top 3 right now, as we sit here getting into March. In 3rd, Brad, I'm going your boy, Joshua Jefferson from the Cyclone.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, I got to show some respect.
I'm surprised.
There. Almost 17 points, 7.5 boards, over 5 assists. I think he's the best passing big man in the country. He's top 10 in the Big 12 in both rebounds and assists. That's pretty impressive, fellas. 2 triple-doubles on the season for your boy JJ against UCF and West Virginia. 17, 10, and 12 against UCF with 4 steals, and then 10, 10, and 10 against West Virginia. The only Cyclone ever to record multiple triple-doubles in their career. Not a single season, their career. My goodness, Joshua Jefferson. Number 2 for me, Player of the Year, I got to go AJ Dybantsa. Okay, BYU, the Cougars out there, the Soakers. 24.9 points per game. That leads the nation, almost 7 boards, 3.5 assists. I'm going to throw out a NBA comp here. Tell me if you guys like it. Tracy McGrady for me.
Ooh, T-Mac.
Yeah,
Let's
it's hard
go.
to compare people to T-Mac, but this guy, AJ Dybantsa, he's
Yeah.
smooth, cool, and confident. He can get to his spots, get to the rim. Nice handle, buttery jumper. There's not a lot of holes in his game. He looked shook in that first half against Kansas. Wasn't aggressive at all. But lately, 29 points, 10 boards, and 9 assists against your Cyclones, Brad. 20 points, 13 boards, 8 assists against Colorado. 33, 10, and 10 earlier against Eastern Washington. I expect multiple triple doubles coming from AJ Dybantsa here in March. But right now, my player of the year, fellas, I'm going Cameron Boozer of them Dukies. They're 27-2. They're number 1 in the polls, number 1 in the metrics. 22.5 points, tied for 6th in the nation. He leads the ACC in rebounds at 10 per game, 4 assists per game. Fellas, last week they absolutely mollywopped the Irish of Notre Dame, 156. Shout out to my dad. He was in attendance for that game, as he is all Notre Dame home games. 156. Notre Dame's largest home loss since 1898. Boozer in this game had 24 points in 24 minutes on only 8 shot attempts. 8 shot attempts, and he had 24 points in 24 minutes. Boozer, he's my guy, Brad. First Duke freshman ever to have multiple 35-point games in a season. We know all the talent that's been there. I'm going Joshua Jefferson third, AJ Dybantsa second, Cameron Boozer of them Dukies winning the National Player of the Year this year.
So yeah, I mean Cam Boozer, Duke on a roll, 6 in a row. They're rolling right now. Iowa State, Josh Jefferson got him at 3. I wonder what Brad has to say about that. We'll see what his top 3 is here in a moment. But I mean, as Josh Jefferson goes, so do the Cyclones. He's a terrific player, and then Dybantsa, like you said, fantastic. I mean, 6 games over 30 points this year. Having a great as a freshman, just fantastic. But I got to hear from Brad. Interested to see if Brad's got Mr. Jefferson in his top 3, and if so, where he ranks. So, Brad, let's see who you got for your top 3 players of the year so far in college basketball.
Well, I mean, come on, of course he's in there. But I'm going to start at number 3, and I actually have Cam Boozer number 3. And again, all the accolades you gave him, yes, he's all the things, averaging 10 boards a game, field goal percentage at 57.5 this year. It's insane. I can't hate, but you know, he comes from pedigree. His dad, his uncle, his brothers, everyone is played high level basketball. So I'm not really that surprised for him to be here, but he goes to Duke. Okay? Like, here's the deal. When you have 1,000,000 5-star recruits on your team, the defense at least gets pulled away a little bit more than probably some other situations. So I don't want to give him too. And also the ACC, not really good. It's not. And you know, Jefferson plays in the Big 12. Other players play in harder conferences. The ACC is not what it used to be. So I'm not going to give him all the if he was doing these numbers in the Big 12 right now, I think there'd be no question, hands down, player of the year, all that stuff. He still probably is going to win it with his name and going to Duke, but I disagree with that because Duke just wins everything all the time. It's dumb, and I'm fucking over it, honestly. Yeah, so for my second, you'll be surprised, Joshua Jefferson, I have number 2. Because I assume all the people that watch this channel, I'm a diehard Cyclone, and so everyone figured I'd have him at number 1, but I don't. Like Matt said, 2 triple doubles on the year already. The level of competition that they play every week in the Big 12 is unmatched, and I had a bunch of stats, but Matt basically railed them all off at this point in time. But what I will say is Iowa State gets absolutely disrespected constantly in any type of the year format. TJ Altenberger did not win coach of the year his first year at Iowa State.
Needs a bigger shirt.
Whatever. He's got to show off them guns, brah.
He's got them. He's got them loaded.
Tommy Lloyd won the NCBC and AP Coach of the Year for a team that hasn't had a losing season since 1983-84. Fuck you, okay? Iowa State won 2 games the year before TJ came. 2! And you give it to a guy for a team that always wins. Oh, yeah, good job. Stop it. And then so Naismith Coach of the Year went to Ed Cooley of Providence, who is no longer there anymore. He got fired 2 years later. You guys grow up, okay? Like, have an actual opinion and include someone that isn't on the East Coast. It's ridiculous. So I get tired of the Iowa State disrespect. I would have put him at number 1, but I've seen AJ Dybantsa play. And dear God, that's an NBA player in college basketball right now. I mean, 53% field goal percentage. His 3 points only like 36.5, something like that. But 6.5 rebounds, 3.7 assists, I believe, and 25 points a game. He's doing this in the Big 12, and honestly, his point total would be higher. So only 7 games this year has he been under 20 points. And 5 of those games came in the first 7 games of this season. He's a freshman, so he has turned it on since then. So realistically, if you cut off those first so many games, I bet he's averaging damn near 30. And you just see it. He's 6'9". He can move like nobody. He's not just fast. He's quick. He's got all the moves you ever want. This is an NBA player playing in college right now. There's not another guy that I've seen playing college basketball right now that I would say he would start on an NBA team right now and might be the second best player on the team. In a couple of years, he's probably going to be the best player on the team. He, in my opinion, is hands down the best player in college basketball. He's playing for BYU, and they do not have a supporting cast that, like Boozer does. And the only reason why they upset some of these extremely talented teams is because of him. So I don't think it's even close. If you're being honest, who the best player in college basketball is Dybantsa. I'm sorry. It's not close for me.
No love for Boozer averaging a double-double on the year, Brad?
No, he plays for Duke. Everyone does. Jesus Christ.
More guys fighting for the rebounds or what?
Okay, rebounds-wise, good for him doing that. I just don't. The ACC sucks. His competition he goes against sucks. Like I don't want to see. I want to see the guy that's on Dybantsa's on a upper middle tier Big 12 team and still dominating. Like I said, his points per game has gone up since he entered Big 12 play. Okay, this guy is a legend. Carlos, his dad. Yeah.
The Bulls legend.
Yeah, no, Boozer ain't got shit on Dybantsa. I don't think. Put them in the NBA. Mark my words. Dybantsa will be an all-star his first or second year. Boozer will be one eventually. But I don't think he's ever going to be what Dybantsa is in the NBA. Sorry. This guy is a legit do everything. And he's already 36% from 3. If he's going to get better at that. And he shoots 40% from 3. Fuck off. Like, he's first team all NBA in a couple years. Sorry. This guy.
T-Mac with the jumper. T-Mac with
the jumper. Exactly. No. Sorry. This guy has I watched his highlight reel this year, and I watched it again because I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's too good. Boozer is just he's he's fundamentally sound. His dad was
Oh
an
yeah.
NBA player. He's gone through all the right systems. He is really good. He is not Dybantsa. Sorry. Don't even he's not even in the same realm in my gut. Like you know me, I would go hardcore Iowa State just as a homer, but I can't because of what I've seen on Dybantsa. Not even close.
Let me
So
get.
Brad's gonna go Boozer, Jefferson, Dybantsa. Matt, do you have any sort of what? What do you agree, disagree with here? I mean, you made good points. I mean, the
Oh yeah,
ACC
great
is
points.
not good, and I love the when it comes to the NBA. I totally agree. I think Boozer kind of has that feel of a great college player. He gets in the league, might take a little bit, maybe be great, but might take a little bit more of a runway. Whereas Dybantsa looks like he's got that frame, he's got that shot, ready to go. What do you got to say after that?
Yeah, I can't agree more with the Dybantsa Boozer NBA debate. Definitely, you want Dybantsa that wing two-way talent. Boozer, yeah, he might come along a little slower as a post, excuse me, as a post player, not really a perimeter threat. But let me give you one more nugget on your boy Joshua Jefferson here. 16 games this season with at least 10 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists. That is the most in Division One by far. I see Joshua Jefferson. What do you think? Maybe a little bit of Julius Randle here, maybe a little bit of slow-mo Kyle Anderson, just steady, under control. I see a little bit of Julius Randle in his game, big body,
Well,
smooth.
and I
But
I
yeah,
kind of compared him when I was talking to Troy, my roommate, this weekend. He's a taller George Niang who's been in the NBA for whatever 12 years. He's kind of the same player, but he's already a better 3-point shooter than Niang was when he went to the NBA.
better.
So yes, doesn't have
Yeah.
the athleticism that the other guys do, but his basketball intellect, I think, is what's gonna get him far. And I think he'll be a multi-year contributor, if not starter. Like he's never gonna be, your one or two best players on the team. Like
Yeah.
like Kabonsa, I can't even say Boozer will. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this player of the race here, I think it's a clear top two though between Boozer and Dybantsa. Leading the nation in scoring out of the Big 12, very impressive at a school like BYU. But I will say, like you said, a lot less talent around him. He's going to get as many shots as he wants. Okay, he should be up there, top 5, top 10 scoring. With as much talent as he has. And I think his numbers are going to continue to rise, as you said, Brad, because their senior leader, Richie Saunders, ripped his
Yeah.
ACL a couple of games ago. He was averaging 18.6 boards, 2 assists. Those shots have to go somewhere. They're going to go to Rob Wright, definitely the point guard from Baylor. But AJ Dybantsa, like I said, I see multiple triple doubles coming from him here in March. But another reason I'm going to Boozer, because like we talk about with all the MVP, Player of the Year awards, you got to win them games, baby. BYU, I don't know if you boys know, they're 3-7 in their last 10.
Mm-hmm.
BYU is 3-7 in the last 10. Those 3 wins.
Shut
Baylor,
up.
they're not sniffing the tournament. Colorado, they're sniffing it. And then your Cyclones, Brad, a big upset there. But the reason I'm going Boozer is because of those wins. He's on a better team. Yes, the ACC. The ACC feels like the Big East to me. It's a one team there, and then some bubble teams. But Boozer, he's had 12 plus rebounds in 11 separate games this season. That's pretty impressive. And then he's had at least 14 points, at least 5 rebounds, and at least 2 assists in all 29 games this season. That sounds pretty pedestrian, 14, 5, and 2. But no one in men's Division I college basketball has put up those numbers for 29 straight games in this century. Okay? Boozer, I hate to say that I think it's over, but I think Boozer's got it, baby. I'm willing to put a brew bet on it. I
No.
see some Paulo Banchero in Boozer's game, just that frame, that size. I see some Sabonis in his game, the facilitating, the footwork, the passing ability. I see some Sabonis, and I see some Chris Webber, just the versatility, the athleticism. Call me crazy, but I'm on Boozer,
Hey,
baby.
no, the question was your player of the year, not who's going to win, because I'm not stupid. Boozer's going to win.
The player of the year is the guy averaging a double-double, leading ACC in rebounds, 22 and 10. That's the player of the year. 4 assists.
Leading the league against a shit
1
competition.
seed, number
How about
1 at all
the
the
guy
metrics,
who's
that's the player of the year.
leading the league again? Take out those first 7 games. He's a freshman. Take out the
Sure.
first 7 games. 5 of them he went under 20 points with Dybantsa. Okay,
Sure.
Dybantsa. After that point, I should have done the average after that point just to put a number up there, but it's higher than 25.
It's way more than Boozer.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It
he's
better
put up
be.
43 points this year. I'm sorry. That guy does it against better competition, and
He
he
does.
can do the same shit Boozer can, but maybe rebounds wise. Okay. Sorry. Not impressed.
More assists.
Give me the guy
More
that's
assists
doing
per
it against
game.
the better teams on a regular basis. Dybantsa,
More assists, more steals, more blocks, more rebounds. But yes, against lesser competition, Boozer's the player of the year. I'll put a brew bet on it,
I
Brad.
already said that. I'm not dumb. The conversation wasn't who do you think's gonna win the player of the year. It's who do you think is the player of the year. And I don't think it. I know it. The
Cameron
best
Boozer.
player in college basketball is AJ Dybantsa. It's not. I keep saying Carlos Boozer. Jesus Christ, it's a fucking bad habit. Yeah. Sorry, but I guess
The best player is AJ Dybantsa. He might be the number 1 pick. The best player in college basketball is AJ Dybantsa, but he's not the player of the year. Cameron Boozer, the Dukies, number 1, maybe number 1 overall seed.
Don't care. Doesn't matter to me. AJ Dybantsa is a better player, and he's played better this year. He hasn't had the help. Again, you talk like you mentioned something. I think because Dybantsa's getting doubled because they don't have the people around him, and he's still putting up 30 points a game in the Big 12. Stop it. Knock it off.
Impressive.
Okay.
Impressive.
Like, yeah, okay. They have no one else but him. They might be 3-7, but those 3 wins are all because of him. I saw it against Iowa State. Almost put up a triple-double, like with 30 freaking points. Like, it's all him. When they win game, it's all him. Most valuable player, not the richest school and the best player on it. Okay, that's not the award, is it? Okay, is the award the richest school with the best player on it? Although the Mormons got a lot of money too, so it's not about that. But no one wants to go there because of.
Hey, Dybantsa and Robert Wright, crazy amount of money this year.
No, I bet he did. But still, it's not even close to me. Boozer's not in his stratosphere. I'm sorry. No, get that shit on my face.
All right, so we got the top 3 out of the way there. Same players, different order. Little debate there, boys. Love that. Loved it. If you guys liked the episode, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Hit us down in the comments with your picks, maybe your pick for player of the year. Not who you think's going to win the player of the year, but maybe who you think should be in that conversation. Let us know down in the comments. Boys, that's another episode. Matt, hit us with any last remarks, questions. I know you always got trivia up your sleeve sometimes. What do you got for us?
Man, a lot of dingleberries, but I'm just super excited right now. It's March, fellas. The conference tournaments of the mid-major conferences, they're kicking off tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Freaking the Horizon League kicked off today with my IUPUI Jaguars starting March Madness. Got to see if they won or not. But it just feels great, okay? It just feels great. This time of year is one of my favorite time of years. But, Doug, what do you think about this? Iowa State Cyclones, they're 15-0 at home, undefeated, okay? Only Iowa State and Duke were undefeated at the crib amongst power conference teams. Brad decides to go to this Saturday's game, Texas Tech, they lose. What do you think about that?
You gotta stay out of Hilton, Brad. Got to stay out of Hilton.
I know I threatened to burn your house down before, Matt, but now it's official. I'm doing it. You son of a bitch.
Didn't do much from my argument saying that Hilton's where it all happens, but yeah, somehow.
I know. I go to one goddamn game. It's the first one I've been to in forever. and I see the only goddamn loss all year at home. It's
you had your crew there too, right? You had
a bunch of old college buddies there, and that was. Hey, I'll tell you what. At the end, they almost did it and came back. It was wild. They got close there for a second.
Great comeback.
But
Great comeback.
yeah, that was depressing. I'm not gonna lie.
Bunch of sad guys. Yeah.
12 for you.
It is. Yeah.
Well, they're bouncing back. We actually, it's going to drop obviously after, but we got tip off in a few minutes, so we better run so we can watch this big matchup with the Arizona Wildcats tonight. Iowa State visiting the Cats. Brad, take us home, brother.
Well, like you guys said, it's that time of the year. It is so exciting for college basketball. I don't like to get the Iowa Hawkeyes a lot of credit because I hate them, but at the same time, I will say I think they made a good hire at coach, and they are like up. I know I'm not going to be a dick and talk about the Penn State loss, even though I just did.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That was a really bad one.
But
I think overall, you get 20 wins in your first year coming in to a power conference program. That's all good. They're a lock for the tourney. So I think that's an exciting team to watch out for. Me, obviously, in my Cyclones big game tonight. We'll see if I look like an ass talking about that right now and we get another loss, which at Arizona seems like it's not unlikely, I guess. But I'll leave you with another proverb from my mom, okay? If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, take a pic and send it to your friends.